Listen, the urban architect Night Thrasher is here in the game. Is he building a dynasty or a disaster? As always, you got to start off by looking at the stats. Now, he's coming in at the 5th strongest character in the game. This is insane, right? These new age stats are incredible. Health 9th overall, damage 5th. He is going to hurt some people with the things he's able to do. And look at his armor rating. It is 6 overall. So not only can he dish it out, but he can take it. Focus coming in at 11th, and his resist is 21. He's coming in with a speed stat of 124 on this particular team. That's going to put him 4th overall. So because of that, I'm not sure what ISO choice is appropriate. On the one hand, I want to go with Skirmisher. He's going to be going late in the round, so if he can go out there and contact some vulnerables, flip individuals' positive effects into bleeds, and then at the same time, put a couple more of those vulnerables out there so somebody else coming after him can take advantage of it. Our other option is Raider. He has multiple moves that hit multiple targets. That way you can spread vulnerables around and take advantage of that possibility to get the critical strike. Let's examine some of these moves more closely. His passive ability is Street Shredder. In Crucible or Battle World, until this character completes a turn, him and all Daring Warrior allies cannot gain slow, and enemies cannot gain speed up. If this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, right, so it's going to be him and 3 additional, you do have an opportunity to flip somebody out if you wish. Enemies cannot fill or reduce speed bar for themselves, allies, or enemies. So once again, we got a character that's laughing at the speed bar manipulation. You are going to have to face the Daring Warriors straight up, and they're designed to give it to you 100%. On turn, if this character has death proof, apply offense up to himself and a random ally does not already have offense up. He can get death proof from his special ability. Let's continue. In Crucible or Battle World, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, then the enemy cannot have their speed increased except by positive effects, and this character and all Daring Warrior allies cannot have their speed reduced except by negative effects. So this is a passive that we're seeing a lot. It means that you have to play the game. You can only use the abilities that are inherently part of the game. No special moves to increase or decrease speed. Again, this team's going to stop you from doing that. They're going to fight you straight up. His ultimate ability is called Daring Demolition. It is available to use right away if you wish. What it's going to do is you're going to attack all enemies for 400% piercing damage. You're going to clear all charge on your opponent, and you're going to apply trauma. It also clears all battlefield effects on the allied and the enemy side. So doesn't matter who you're going up against. You got Odin, you got Mephisto, they're putting battlefield effects. You don't have to figure out, well, which side is this? You just use this and it erases that. The matchup continues. In Crucible or in Battle World, if this character has 3 Daring Warrior allies, so once again, you can still use the move by popping out one of the characters and bringing in someone else of your choice. This is going to reduce the duration of all positive effects on the enemy by 2. Just decay those down. You're going to add Disrupted to all enemies. That's legit. Apply ability block to 2 random controller enemies who have the highest speed. In order to pull this off, he's going to get a 300% focus boost. This is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. So if you are blinded or something like that, it is still going to land. It cannot be blocked. You will not be able to resist the negative effects from taking place with the block, because this goes right through that. Now, who are some of those controllers with the highest speed that this might appeal to? We got a lot of big names, and there are a lot of dangerous people. There's Damon Hellstrom, Blue Marvel, Franklin Richards, Jeff the Landshark. Now, he might not be viable in Cosmic Crucible, but it is notable that he's on this list. Null, if we go a little bit farther down, Professor Xavier, right? So these are individuals that can be problematic, and we're going to go ahead and put in ability block on them. Some of them can shrug it off, but if they are already infected with the trauma that we placed earlier, they're not going to be able to do that, and we've just locked down a major player in the game. His special ability is called Board Slide Beatdown. It is short and sweet, direct and to the point. You're going to attack the primary target and all enemies in that character's row for 300% damage. You're also going to apply bleed and defense down. So keep in mind, a row is either the front line or the back line of the teams, right? All the characters, there's 5 characters. Some of them are standing in the front. Some of them are standing in the back. So whichever part of that you choose, right, the front or the back, he's going to attack everybody in that row. At the same time, he's going to put 2 deflect and 2 death proof on himself and all allies. And we recall that when it comes to the ultimate ability, he does give a benefit if he has death proof on his character. His basic ability is called Radical Wrath. You're going to attack that primary target for 270% piercing damage, clear 2 positive effects, chain to an additional target, more piercing damage, clear 2 more positive effects, and counterattack will break the chain. We do want to keep in mind there is a variation of this that does much of the same thing on his ISO attack as well. Counterattacks and ISO attacks are very, very important to this team. I'm really interested to see what strategies we're going to come up with. So that brings us to the question, is this character worth it? Well, if you like Crucible and you like these characters, right? I love Night Thrasher. He has a nostalgic spot in my heart, right? Characters that I loved when I was growing up. So I'm definitely going after this character today, but I'm not going to tell you if you're supposed to spend money. If you're a fan of Crucible, these are going to be individual characters that are going to help in that game mode. Plus, we know now that they're going to help get us Maestro shards a little bit early, and they're going to be integral to getting the Maestro when the new Battle World drops. Maestro is a character, again, nostalgia-wise, that I like, so I want to do all that I can to go after him. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend money. I want to know what you think in the comments below. Take care of yourself and your family. Peace.